Pixels screaming out from the CRT haze. Warriors locked in those electric displays. Blow after blow for the high score throne. Retro gods fighting till the king is known. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro gaming league, we rise once more. Machines chasing glory through the digital scenes. Press or perish, the mantra tonight. Trophy dreams glowing bold in the fight. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro gaming league, we rise once more. Discs are spinning, cartridges locked tight. Arcade arenas burning through the night. Past and future collide here in flames. Legends forged in these retro blood games. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro gaming league, we rise once more. Spinning cartridges locked tight. Arcade arenas burning through the night. Past and future collide here in flames. Legends forged in these retro blood games. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro gaming league, we rise once more. Once more.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Retro Gaming League. It's RxDude22 here with you. Week 9 results, and we have the Week 10 rules for Kid Nicky, and we'll tell you the matchups for week number 10. Are you like me and glad this week is over? This may have been the most difficult game we've ever had in the 9 seasons of the Retro Gaming League so far. It was crazy. Not very many people did very well. Only 2 people actually got halfway through the game out of the 12 of us. So, plus, to make things even more interesting, it was a free-for-all week. So the points were increased for everybody. We'll have all the results for that. The way this is going to work, I've got clips for everybody we'll go through first, and then we'll reveal the results at the very end after everybody's clip has aired, and you'll see how many points you've earned, and we'll go through the standings and next week's schedule and matchups like we normally do. I'm happy to get stage 2 and level 2. Yes. I think there was 6 people that got to stage 2 or higher out of all of us, maybe 7. Anyways, let's get to it. Get to those results, because that's what you guys want to see anyways. All right, Week 9 results. First clip you will see will be Punchy Gaming, who's in the house. On stage 2, he's one of the people that made it to stage 2. He actually got to stage 3. Next is Retro Gaming for Life. We also got One Forsaken Gaming, Baked Baker in the house here as well. Welcome in, everyone. Hell yeah, I did. Next is yours truly. I hate how they respawn too. It's so annoying. Yours truly screwed up. He actually had to do a redo because he accidentally clicked no on the continues. So I had to do my run twice. It was painful enough the first time. So I had to do it a second time. Tompkin ran earlier today. Sandblasted Gaming also ran today. Ashton, what's going on? Welcome in. The laser in stage 2 are a pain trying to walk in them. I know, tell me. Everything on this game was a pain. Could you imagine if this was the finals, you guys? One Forsaken Gaming on stage 3. Very few people saw this stage. Mr. G, who is still technically kind of running. But the timer is at 2 o'clock, and that's when the cutoff is. Good luck on the results, everyone. It was a rough one this week for sure. Next up is what I'm going to call the clip.
Too busy talking about Jim's toes. His badass toes, man. Y'all see that? The way he like gripped that edge, dude, like his toes turned into hands. Like, it was impressive, man.
Ashton. Jim's toes turned into hands.
I'm so bad. Can I please just not lose lives in stupid ways? That'd be amazing.
We all agree with that sentiment this week. Retro Gaming Stream. You notice a lot of stage 1 on these runs, alright? PSX Killer.
You know, it's almost worth it. It's almost worth it to not even mess with it whenever he's doing the really close up one too.
Hope he is doing well after his little procedure.
What are we doing here?
Past week. Sounds like he
What are
is.
we
So
doing?
we're happy to hear about that.
Eee.
And last but not least, Smiling Pluvius. Nobody but Smiling Pluvius saw this. Spoiler alert. This is the stage 5 boss. The glowing thing on Captain was a smart bomb. They just kept holding it in and didn't use it. Which brings us to our results table. Here you go. Run of the week went to Smiling Pluvius, who got to an incredible stage 6 out of 7. What a legend. You got that right. His high score was 277,670 points. He gets the 5 points. I know it looks like a 6, but it's actually 5 points. I color coordinated it for you guys too. Ain't that great? Second and third place both got 4 points. Second place went to One Forsaken Gaming, got to stage 4. 178,550 points was his score. Yours truly, Classic and Current Gaming, got to stage 3 with a score of 145,740 points for 4 points for each. The 3-pointers, first out of that group was Punchy, got to stage 3, 121,090 points. Captain Tendo got to stage 3 also, 58,240 points. And Rob, Retro Gaming for Life, was actually 6th place this week. Right in the middle. Got to stage 2, 70,690 points for 3 points this week. Our 2-point group was led by PSX Killer. Got to stage 2, 57,300 points. Followed by Tompkin, who got to stage 1, 37,290 points. And RGS beats Tompkin. RGS had stage 1, 38,910 points. Tompkin, stage 1, 37,290 points. There's your 2-pointers. And then we had our 1-pointers led by Ashton with 32,010 points on stage 1. Sandblasted and Mr. G were real close. Mr. G edged him at the very end there, 24,460 points. And Sandblasted had 24,330 points. So they all got 1 point apiece. So there you go. There is the scoring. Top of the threes. There you go. There's the point breakdown. So let's show you what that does to the standings. We have had some flipping around a little bit. The top 5 stay the same. One Forsaken Gaming, 30 points. Smiling Pluvius is charging, folks. 28. He is knocking on the door now. Classic and Current Gaming, 25 points. Punchy Gaming, 22 points. Captain Tendo, 20 points. There's your top 5. Next 5, Tompkin, 18 points and 6th. Retro Gaming for Life moves up a point to 7th, 17 points. PSX Killer moving down a spot to 8th with 16 points. Ashton RTA, 14 points in 9th. Retro Gaming Stream, 13 points in 10th. Right on your butt, Mr. Commish. Yes, you are. Can't let up. Got to keep going. Last 2, no change here. That should actually be 11th for Sandblasted. I messed that up. I apologize. 12 points for him, and Mr. G's Game Lab in 12th with 9 points. All right, let's look at the rules for week number 10, which is Kid Nicky Radical Ninja for the NES. This week, the pages have from midnight Eastern Standard Time, Monday, November 17th until 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, November 23rd to get their runs in, a.k.a. get them done, or we cut the time, or you keep running and we'll just, whatever you got's what you got, a.k.a. kind of what happened to Mr. G today. Usual stuff, tag us, let us know where you're at. You can stream something else. We prefer you do your run first before anything else, though. So if you guys can do that, it's awesome. We're going with a 60-minute time limit. You are not required to go the entire time if you choose not to. I don't know why you wouldn't. No warping allowed. There are warps in this game that skip you several sections of stages. You are not allowed to do them. Timer begins when you gain control of Kid Nicky. You have unlimited continues. The game does as well. Keep going once you get a game over. And I will reiterate this point right now. When you do a game over, you go back to the main screen. You'll see 3 options. One will say 1 player, one will say 2 player, one will say continue. You want to make sure you select continue. Because if you select 1 player, you're going to restart your game. So be very sure and slow and careful that you pick the continue option on the main screen after you game over. I cannot emphasize this enough. Be sure and do it. Goal is to complete the game or get as far into the game as you can, so we're going with a speedrun format for this game this week. If there's anything you remember from this broadcast, remember the continues. Timer ends when either you complete the game, the 60-minute time limit is up, or you are satisfied with your progress. Please let us know at your official run. You need a timer. You can play on original hardware or emulation, and it's been tested on several Nintendo emulators. If you have any trouble with this, I don't know what to tell you at this point, because we've done a lot more difficult things than Nintendo this season. This should not be a problem for anybody. Of course, you can't use turbo, no cheats, glitches, or anything else. There are several glitches you can do in this game. Be careful about doing those. Do some homework. Make sure you don't do them. If you have a question about any kind of strategy or whatever, let us know. We'll let you know if it's legit or not. Punchy. Sounds like something I would do. Well, hopefully you don't. Page that completes the game or gets the furthest in their given matchup will win. If both pages complete the game, we will judge the tiebreaker with time. If both pages get to the same stage in the game, we're going with high score as your tiebreaker. Back to our normal scoring, 2 points for the win, 1 point for a loss. No points if you don't run. Bonus point if you complete the game, win or lose. And we are doing the bonus point again this week for best run of the week. So best run will get a total of 4 points. World records for speedrun.com. It is a very empty board, and this is a very beatable game. So let's get some times on there this week, folks. World record for no warp is 12 minutes and 8 seconds. And like I said, there's only one time submitted to speedrun.com. Even if you don't beat that time and you beat the game, you're going to be on the board at least second if you're out of our group. If you're the best run of the week and you complete the game, you're already 2 on the world record board for speedrun. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to see a lot of us get on that board this week. Let's fill that thing up. I don't know how active the administrator is for this game, but if we light them up, we'll be good. The first boss farts at you. Actually, it says bad breath. But kind of the same thing. Farts with his mouth. And as always, best of luck to everybody this week on your runs. All right, let's get to those matchups for week number 10. First matchup, Punchy Gaming versus Retro Gaming for Life. Classic Concurrent Gaming versus Tomkin. Sandblasted Gaming versus One Forsaken Gaming. Would speedrun be with no continues, though? It didn't say in the rules that it was or wasn't, but I imagine it probably was not as fast as that was. Other 3 matchups, Mr. G's Game Lab versus Captain Tendo, Ashton RTA versus Retro Gaming Stream, and PSX Killer versus Smiling Pluvius. Oh my, I'm against Punchy. All right. Any questions or anything about Kid Nicky coming up this week? Next week will be a short recap because next week is Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody is off from competing that week. So the only thing we'll have for you next Sunday is this week's results and the recap for the standings. There will not be any rules released until the following Sunday, and you won't know the matchups until the following Sunday unless you look it up a little bit. So, like I said, we'll have kind of two short streams the next 2 weeks. The results from week 10 next week, and then the rules for week 11 the week after, once we come back from Thanksgiving. I already got my Christmas tree up. So do I. Good luck, everybody. That was last month. Well, happy Thanksgiving late to all our friends from Canada. But the American version is coming up this next week. I will eat turkey and think of you. Any questions on anything here that we've got for you? If not, you know where to get us. Hit us in the Discord. I will update that updated standings. I'll fix that before I put the individual post on YouTube here in just a minute. We recommend trying out Mega Man 8 on Saga to make sure it works during the holiday week. Yes, we do. We know several of you had a little bit of issue with Nights into Dreams. It's the same system. So make sure you give Mega Man 8 a little playthrough a little bit, because that's going to be the week 11 game. You got basically 2 weeks to get that straightened out. So thanks for bringing that up. We'll be back next Sunday with the results for week 10, and we'll give you the standings, and we'll go on to the holiday break, and everybody can have a nice week off and recover and get ready for the next push of this season. We're getting closer and closer to the end of it. We're already halfway through now. 8 more weeks to go, including this one. I'm using the online play. Can't get it on RetroArch. Okay, well, if you have questions, be sure and hit us up in Discord. We'll get you straightened out. I'm going to close it here. It's been Arc322 from the Retro Gaming League signing out. Keep on gaming. See you on the next stream. Be good to each other. Good luck to everybody on Kid Nicky this week. We'll see you next Sunday with the results and the updated standings. Have a great week, guys. Till next time.
Pixels screaming out from the CRT haze. Warriors locked in those electric displays. Blow after blow for the high score throne. Retro gods fighting till the king is known. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro Gaming League, we rise once more. Machines chasing glory through the digital scenes. Press or perish, the mantra tonight. Trophy dreams glowing bold in the fight. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance that goes in the core. Retro Gaming League, we rise once more. This these retro blood games. Joystick soldiers hear the battle hymn. Button smash spirits, light is running thin. 8-bit vengeance echoes in the core. Retro gaming league, we rise once more.